We groove, boss groove. We move that boss move, right? No question. Message music sessions. Any music that got a groove. Any decade with that message attitude. We vibe, no question. Message music sessions. Message music sessions. Welcome to Message Music Sessions. We play what they don't play, and we don't play. We say way what they won't say, and we don't play. Lock in with Message Music Sessions. Message Music Sessions. Message Music Sessions.
Rock, where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock?
10 rock and roll, bro.
I used to love her, but this hip-hop shit wouldn't give a lot of space. Then I realized being shy was too commonplace. Still never sell my soul to be big and huge. That type of transaction brings out the bitch in you. The right way I found it will make you probably live in gloom. Tried staying grounded, but ain't nobody giving room. Y'all love me when I'm spitting tunes, but still it looms. It's quite sober in the chair. Comes with the booze. Tough one to swallow, it be stinging too. Still them lump sums I follow. Very driven dude. My street numbers at its best. I have shit to prove, but I be disgusted at the sense like it's bits of fumes. We allow this how dotted lines and sickening rules. We just want we flowers now, not when time to visit tombs. They want us turn the other cheek, but the tide's turning quick and soon. No more cheeks, get him a different moon. I just need my revenue steady. You stuck on defeat means you never grew plenty. Me, I look down on your better views. Catch me, they say I'll fall off. They allege I'm too edgy. Making art, but these businessmen just move sketchy. Trying to make a big bang. Royalty checks a few pennies. Huh?
Yesterday, yesterday, yesterday. I wanna go back to 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 yesterday. Yesterday.
We going back to the front, give them what they want. Back to the past, retro class. Back to the leader, back to review.
Take them back to the future, take them to the true school. Cause we was breaking atoms, live at the barbecue. Now reminiscing, pumping out of your tooth, listening to niggas with the attitudes.
Apple with some black sheep screaming out. You can get with this, or you can get with that. Smoke MCs, or you can smoke crack. You can sell dope, or you can sell raps. I sell dope raps, cause that's where it's at. Now I'm back on the scene,
crispy and clean, hip-hop fiend, Source Magazine, world famous is the Supreme Team. SP 1200 drum machine, Hal to Latifah, she be the queen. DMC and one be the kings, king of rock. My nigga Ice-T kill the cop, and we beat to rap, key beat to lie. I'm cool like that, I'm cool like that. I move like that because I'm smooth like that. I rap like that because I'm fat like that. I rock like that because I got it like that.
and I'm ill like that, skilled like that. Philippines, cause I feel like that. I'm real like that, cause I'm chill like that.
You got to chill.
I got pounds and pounds of peas, you know. I'm that large professor, but I'm an extra pro. Punks jump up to punk rock and roll. The master peanut, it's a pistachio. The peas peak past the pinnacle plateau. Possess a fresh Porsche, I don't push Peugeot. Packing that paper in the past, I was pro. Get paid to rock mics and here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Check the flow, yo, cause it's retro. It's my classic motherfucking festo. Lyrically, I'm magic, fucking presto.
Insuring hip-hop like Gecko. Making sure it won't stop, baby, heck no. That's the what, that's the what,
The scenario, reminiscing while I listen to the stereo. I reminisce, I reminisce, I reminisce, I reminisce. When it sounded like this, I wanna go back to yesterday. I wanna go back to yesterday. I wanna go back to rap, bro. Cause ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yam, shimmy, yang. Comment parlez-vous français. Adios, motherfuckers, bon voyage. Home of the liquid flows and liquid swords.
Black killer beast on the swarm. Coming to your college in disco dorm.
Y'all can't touch my skills. I can switch it up a dozen effect and get iggity, ill, higgity, yes. Rapper, my style is unique. Iggity ice on my teeth, so it's cold when I speak. Word to mama, I'm in my own world. Galaxy rays, powerful. I wanna go back to yesterday. I wanna go back to yesterday. I wanna go back to yesterday. So I can hit you with the bass.
How low can you go? I get lower than a midget doing limbo. I got shit that you haven't heard a while ago. 88, 92, the style of gold.
Way back, rocking on the A-track. Memorex, TDK, all of that. Throwback, before all the dazzle rap.
Willie is his name and the boys coming straight out of LA. Cause your motherfucker name Willie. I'm so cold, my flow stay chilly. I got a laser aimed at them haters. And I'm cutting motherfuckers on my razor. You too, boy, if you fuck with me, I'ma dice you up, slice you up quickly. I sign a ruthless when Dre drop Dre Day. That's why I do this to bring you back to yesterday.
Yesterday, 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 tired of style.
There's no place to hide as I step inside the room. Dr. Doom, prepare for the boom. Bam, I slam. Oh, man.
You fucking with Will I Am, cause I'm torching and scorching. My style is awesome. Cracking motherfucking skulls like it's porcelain.
Hey, yo, let's save hip-hop from Dr. Kevorkian. Bring it right here, right back to its origin.
Hey, yo, I'ma hop in my motherfucking DeLorean so I could go back and go and fuck up the floor again.
Hey, yo, I do some windmills on some fucking linoleum. MC Mike controlling them.
I was like, I was steady policing them. Killing MCs, I was straight deceasing them. compute deleting them till them niggas don't exist. Because Black Eyed Peas is hard as hell. That on anybody, I don't care if you tell. I excel, they all fail. I told them motherfuckers I'ma take them back to yesterday. I'm taking you back to yesterday. I'm taking you back to yesterday. I'm taking you back to yesterday. I took 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 you back to yesterday. And now I'm taking you to the future. 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 I'm taking you to the future.
Taking you to the future. Take you to the future. Take you to the future. Future, 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 future.
Niggas be with the shit, trusting loyalty and low. How do a pimp exist? Surrounded by some bad hoes, what do you do with your bread? Stack it up and make it grow. Anybody ain't with it? Pack 'em up and make 'em go. Take advantage of a good nigga, gon' come back on you 10 times. Change the life of a good nigga, gon' come back to you 100 times. Niggas be old school pimping, coming up with 100 lies. Children with them automatics, coming back take 100 lies. Your energy, it gotta be what you willing to receive. Niggas be with that fuck shit, then be talking about why me. What you give is what you get. It's a hard lesson, but you need to learn it. Relationships like a bridge, you gon' need it, don't burn it. Somehow I took the long way, every way was the wrong way. God bled through my pen, somehow made them songs pay. Marijuana, smoke plenty, whole life documented. Music, that's my first love, I just can't stop fucking with it. Water down, can't do it, mud on me, don't wash off. Big nigga, still country like catfish and that hot sauce. Not soft and I'm no gangster, except if I have to protect mine. One time, that's the only time, cause it might not be no next time. Niggas be with the shit, trusting loyalty and low. How do a pimp exist? Surrounded by some bad hoes, what do you do with your bread? Stack it up and make it grow. Anybody ain't with it? Pack 'em up and make 'em go. Take advantage of a good nigga, gon' come back on you 10 times. Change the life of a good nigga, gon' come back to you 100 times. Niggas be old school pimping, coming up with 100 lies. Children with them automatics, coming back take 100 lies.
microphone. This is my message to you. I swear I'll do what you need me to. You know I can't stop loving you, but you say it's too late, it's too late. Anywhere that you might go, anything that you might do, the best part of me is living in the shadow with you. If I had one wish, my message will find you. The bottom of my soul, to the far side of the moon, to the far side of the moon.
Gliding till we reach the far side. Purpose of the mission is the will to survive. The perfect inner vision is the 2020 kind. And the money on my mind is milking honey from the high line. Love and respect you, we see eye to eye. I want to protect you and everything is falling down all around. But you say it's too late, it's too late.
Anywhere that you might go, anything that you might do, the best part of me is living in the shadow of you. And if I had one wish, my message will find you. From the bottom of my soul, to the far side of the moon, to the far side of the moon. Anywhere that you might go, anything that you might do, the best part of me is living in the shadow of you. And if I had one wish, the message will find you. From the bottom of my soul, to the far side of the moon, to the far side of the moon.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while. A whole lot to talk about. This is Message Music Sessions, episode 30. This is the Rock Files, yet another return. What's this, like the sixth return in 2025? But it's all good. Salute to everybody. Hope everybody's having an awesome, incredible night. Awesome, incredible week, and an incredible summer. We sure are. And we've been busy. We've been busy. First and foremost, salute to our tour, man. Roots Vibrations on tour currently as we speak right now. Just finishing Grand Rapids, just finishing Kalamazoo, of course, Detroit, finishing Ohio. Salute also to Leave It Lifted, the song you just heard, fresh off a tour of Ohio. They are performing this weekend at St. Andrews Hall in Detroit with J Bug. Let's go ahead and take a look at that very, very quickly. Very quickly. Yep. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's feeling good. Oh, we're definitely gonna discuss battle rap in case you're wondering. We're definitely gonna discuss music and all this stuff. Also, we gotta go ahead and dog out YouTube because YouTube be tripping. YouTube be tripping, boy. And not just YouTube, but Sony M. Yeah, my gosh, man. You know, it's getting to the point to where honestly, you can have these automated programs that want to, protect rightfully so, the content of whomever. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. But it also should be noted that some of this should be allowed to continue when it's professional, when it's things like for fair use, as they claim, right? They claim it's supposed to be for fair use. If it's fair use, you can go ahead and cover other music, present it, seek to, produce a platform. Oh, but nah, the YouTube machine don't want that. You play one song from Sony UMG or whatever. You introduce to an audience that maybe have never heard it before, and here they come. Well, this detected as someone else's material. No, no crap is somebody else's material. That's okay. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. And not just talk about it, we're gonna be about it. All right, first we want to just show you this here. Let's see if we can get to this. Yes, we can. Excellent, 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 excellent. All righty. I'm gonna share the screen in a minute. First and foremost, all right, first and foremost, let's go here to this screen right here. Ah, beautiful. As you see right there this past Sunday, salute to Slightly Stupid. Salute to Slightly Stupid. Slightly Stupid. Yes, that's the name of their group. Let's go ahead and hit this right here. Perfect. Slightly Stupid is currently on tour right now. It is called the Step Into the Sun Summer Tour. They stopped through Michigan, at the Michigan Lottery, at the Michigan Lottery Arena, the Michigan Lottery stage. Salute to them. Very awesome performance. Salute to Slightly Stupid, Iteration, Little Stranger. Did some network biz with them. Was in the lounge chilling with this incredible event. Salute to that. Here's some pictures for you. Since individuals are nosy, they get nosy about this. That's a blurry picture of the crowd right there at the Michigan Lottery stage. As you see, it was crazy. All right, there you go. Select to you see the video right there at the stage that we actually these are the type of shows. These are actually the type of shows we do. This is slightly stupid on stage. To be very clear, this is slightly stupid on stage. As you see, full group, full band. This is a national touring. This is a national talent here. Slightly stupid right here on stage. Just a little bit of something. That's Slightly Stupid right there. The lead singer. You see the saxophone in the back. You see the horn section in the back right there. Salute to them. All right. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keyboard player right there doing his thing. All right. These are live tour shots. Live tour shots. All right. And that's their let's get back to that flyer. That's their flyer right there. So salute to that. That was this past Sunday. That was this past Sunday. You know. Salute Leaving Lifted was definitely in the house for that. Salute to that. Here's some more pictures of that. We're just gonna go through it very quickly. This is the group leader, one of the group leaders here, Marty, who plays bass with Leaving Lifted. You know, with Charlie 2 and A. All right, a West Coast legend for those that's familiar with that. So that's Marty with Charlie right there. Okay. Yep. This is another view. This is in the middle of their set. Salute to that. We're just going through some things. Another crowd shot. Yeah, these are the type of audiences we're used to. You know, this is what tours look like. This is what tours look like. All right. Capacity seems like here's about. We're going to guess about maybe 3,000. Yeah, about 3,000 people in this arena here. All right. All right. This is all of us. This is all of us chilling. Um, you know, this is a Leaving Lifter right here. All of us chilling right there. Salute to that. All right. Yep. This is this in the network lounge, the backstage right there. That's Josh on guitar right there to your right. That's Sean on drums, and that's Marty again on bass, chilling out, acting a fool, acting a fool. Yep. More shots right there. Just going through some stuff. Yeah. This is us. This is us. Just as we're about to enter into more network and all this good stuff. So you see what's up. You see what's up. More pictures, more pictures. This is the group of us right here chilling, all that good stuff. All right, simple and plain, simple and plain, simple and plain. All right, so that's what happened Sunday. Let's get to what's going to be happening Saturday. All right, here it is right here, simple and plain. This Saturday is J Boog with Leaving Lifted. Again, Leaving Lifted is the talent that you just heard. Let's see. I wonder if we can do this. Actually, let's do it this way. Yeah. As you see right here, this is live at St. Yeah, this is perfect right here. Live at St. Andrews Hall. All right, this is this Saturday, August 9th at St. Andrews Hall. This is going to be reggae, rock energy, and smooth R&B vibes. Right, so that's the combination. Since 2011, this is one of our groups here. That represents Boston Entertainment Group Detroit. This is Leaving Lifted since 2011, a staple of the Michigan reggae scene. Don't miss their hometown set. And they say reggae, but as you see, it's reggae, it's rock, it's R&B. It's also we intermingle some hip hop with that too. And of course, this show is with J Boog. If you're not familiar with J Boog is a Live Nation talent. There you go, right there. Yes, St. Andrews Hall. So if you happen to be in Detroit, you're more than welcome to come through. You'll probably catch us, chill with us, say what's up to us. You're more than welcome to do so. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody. That's what's going on this weekend. All right. The songs you heard. All right. The songs that you heard. Okay, cool. Let's get this. Actually, no, let's go here. The songs that you heard tonight are the following. Let's go to our history. Here we go. So the songs that you heard tonight, the very last song you heard, actually no, we're gonna go from the first song out. First song you heard tonight was Mike Wise. Salute to Mike. Mike Wise is fire. It's just simple as that. This song is called Pennies. It is on the Mike Wise official YouTube channel. Again, the song is called Pennies. Mike Wise is spelled Micwise. If you would like to hear that song in its entirety, hit the notification button. Oh, let's be sure. Okay, we're good. Hit the notification button. Share the channel of Mike Wise Official. The name of his YouTube channel is Mike Wise Official. Sure, hit the notification button. Share the channel, like the channel, all that good stuff. Enjoy. Salute to Mike Wise. The song you heard after Mike Wise was from Black Eyed Peas. Black Eyed Peas is way more than just the songs they did with Fergie. They're way more than just Let's Get It Started. As you see, they can actually rap. All right. The name of the song from Black Eyed Peas is Yesterday. The name of the song for Black Eyed Peas is Yesterday. That is on Leet Speaker. It's L33T 5P34K3R. If you like to hear that in its entirety, the song from Black Eyed Peas is Yesterday. As far as the video, you're more than welcome to check it out. Also, just by typing in Black Eyed Peas Yesterday. The Black Eyed Peas song is called Yesterday. Be sure to like that channel. Salute to Leet Speaker. Salute to Leet Speaker. Appreciate the submission. This submission came back a while ago. Song is still fire. All right. Okay. Cool. Have to change the title of that. The song after that was from 8 Ball. That's right, 8 Ball from 8 Ball and MJG. This song is called 100 Lives. 100 Lives is the official video. And normally, the language is very, very controversial. So for those that are, I hope you're not watching with your family this late. That'll be crazy. Go, please put the babies to bed. All that good stuff, even though they didn't start school yet. At any rate, this is from the album Verses from the Book of Primrose. All right, 8 Ball. The song is called 100 Lives. It's off of 8 Ball's channel. The number 8 Ball, all one word, all one word. The number 8 Ball, all one word. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, share the channel, check out the video in its entirety, and of course hit the bell notification button for more. That's right. These type of talents are independent, and honestly, their independent music sounds a lot better than what they put out on the radio. Honestly. These are obviously 8 Ball, MJG, Black Eyed Peas. These are individuals that's been on traditional radio, and it could be argued that their best material has been right here. And of course, the last song you heard is from Leaving Lifted. The song is called Far Side, featuring Ted Bound of Pacifier. We played plenty of Pacifier songs here. The main song we played from Pacifier is Offer, because of the message of that. We have plenty of songs from Pacifier and from Leaving Lifted. They have joined forces on this song. It's called Far Side. It is off the Leaving Lifted channel. That's Leving, capital Lifted. All right. This song is a combination, as you hear, of R&B, rock, and reggae. That's what this song is. All right. So you hear that, the reggae groove with that. That's exactly what this is. Salute to Leave It Lifted. Share the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification button, and all that good stuff. Battle Rap Bodega's in the building. Salute to Philly, man. Salute to Philly. Salute to Philly, man. Yep, yep. Now, as has been asked a lot, well, Rock, where you been now? Well, we just told you where we've been. We've been all over the Midwest. Simple as that. Ohio, Illinois, Kentucky. Ohio, Illinois, Kentucky, for the most part, is where we've been. All right. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to go right to battle rap. We're going to play some music to close it out. We're going to go right to battle rap. And actually, we're also going to go to some things we just noticed. Now look, other channels are talking about that ghostwriting thing with Danny Myers and stuff. It won't be here. I mean, let's be honest. This is all we're going to say about that. Hold on a minute, please. All we're going to say about the whole ghostwriting thing is one simple statement. One very simple statement. The only thing to say about the ghostwriting is that honestly, nobody cares. Because if you cared, you would have been ghostwriting been around since battle rap been around, and all these individuals still around. The Press Mafia thing, the Bonnie Godiva thing, the Miss Hustle thing, which it's not like it's a big surprise that Miss Hustle had a ghostwriter be with ESB. Come on, man. I mean, look, until battle rap does something about it, it's not going to matter. So, and battle rap is fading fast. Might have a song about that coming out soon. Yeah, battle rap's fading fast. Battle rap basically is over for its purity. Most individuals posted this for controversy. Give this about maybe a week or two at most, and this whole controversy is going to go away. That's all I'm going to say about it. That's it. As far as do we think, how about this? Do we think that Danny Myers goes rogue? Have no idea. Very possible though. Why? Because dang near all the writers have been ghostwriting for these battle rappers since day one. Why have they stopped now? They get paid. Welcome to Hollywood. Anyway, let's go here. So we're going to go now. Speaking of battle rap, we're going to go right now to battle rap to discuss these awards. This will be a very quick live. To keep it $1, it'll be a very quick live because it's been a very long day. You just want to stop in and say what's up. Explain this. Probably a lot of individuals will still ask questions about it, but we're just going to put our stake out here this fast. All right. Now, all the awards are out for all the battles. Okay. All the awards are now officially out. All right. We're going to go over how we got to what we got to. We're going to start with Killer's Row. So, first of all, congratulations to Killer's Row for a very good event. There's a whole lot. Oh, yeah. There's a whole lot to discuss. Let us first go to the battle of the night for Killer's Row. This is the battle of the night, the fan vote. Fan vote is pretty easy. Here. All it takes to understand the fan vote is look at not just the data that's been collected on the Rock Files YouTube page, but also take a look at, what the what like fan interaction was saying in chats and all this stuff. So that's fan vote. Also, that can also be submissions depending on what happens. Here's the difference: if let's say that somebody runs a chat and they take a percentage of that, right? And off that percentage, it says such and such happened. That can count both as a submission and as a fan vote. Chat people are fans, but obviously that's the submission of that program. All right, so it can count both ways. Either negatively or positively. For the most part, it'll count as a submission, but that is a way of getting a fan vote. And of course, obviously, the vote that's taken on this channel through compromise posts and all that will count as the fan vote. According to your fan vote, right here, your battle of the night is Pablo Picasso versus Nightmare J. Pyro for Killer's Row. This is the thing about Pyro, man. What's funny about Pyro is basically putting battle rap on a back burner and still legitimately top 5. He's legitimately top 5. There's not even favoritism. It's what the brother been doing. If you take a look at all the awards been given, that they either involve pyro or are featured around pyro. Not all of them, but many of them are. So it's kind of an indictment against virtual battle rap that someone, and salute to pyro. This is not a shot on pyro. This is a shot at virtual battle rap. This is a shot at battle rap. Period. Someone that's basically taking this as a secondary thing right now is a top 5 virtual battle rapper. What are the rest of y'all doing? And this is not, again, not a shot at pyro. But what are the rest of y'all doing, man? Y'all want to battle rap or not? Simple and plain. It doesn't seem like it. But salute to pyro and also salute to Pablo Picasso. Congratulations. That is the battle of the night fan vote for Killer's Row. Pablo Picasso versus Nightmare J. Pyro. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All righty. And also by submission vote is Battle of the Night for Killer's Row. And again, congratulations to Killer's Row. Congratulations to, of course, yo 2 times who did the graphics. And of course to Pablo Picasso and Social Assassin that did put on this event. Salute to that. But congratulations to Pablo and Nightmare J. Pyro. They got both awards. They got both votes for Battle of the Night. So that's going to count towards them in Rock Rankings 2. Rock Rankings 2 will be dropping this month. Rock Rankings 2 will be dropping this month. Obviously, Pablo is gaining a lot of steam, and so is Pyro. Let's keep it moving. So again, Battle of the Night, submission vote, and fan vote is Pablo Picasso versus Nightmare J. Pyro. Cool. Performer of the Night. This is submission vote. Performer of the Night. Submission vote. Now, again, we get submissions from chats, discussions, panels, submissions through IG, Facebook, all that good stuff. Pablo Picasso is your performer of the night for Killer's Row. Simple and plain. It was pretty overwhelming for Pablo here. It's pretty overwhelming. And yes, it was because of his performance in the Battle of the Night he had with Nightmare J. Pyro. Close battle, but Pablo gets it. And again, congratulations to Pablo. We're gonna discuss what this means for Pablo as far as who's number one. Stay tuned. And for fan vote. Now, the fan vote for performer of the night is Nightmare J. Pyro. We have the data to show that. The performer of the night for fan vote is Nightmare J. Pyro. This is Nightmare J. Pyro's, a guy that's taken this secondary now. He has a performer tonight on a major card. This is a major card. Take a look at the names, man. Take a look at the names. Right? It's not just about amount of battles, it's about quality of battles, right? It's about quality of names. Look at the names. On this card, now granted, we know Emmy, Reek did not battle. Cool. You have Yo 2 times on this card. You have Captain Tennel ENT. Whatever you think of them, Captain Tennel right now is a third-ranked rookie, is a third-ranked 2025 battle rap rookie. ENT is a top 12 ranked virtual battle rapper. Yo 2 times is also. Okay? You also have Pablo Picasso and Nightmare J. Pyro. This is stacked. This is stacked. And yes, we're going to talk about grade to grade, getting out of this battle to participate in the Revolt TV, battle tournament for $100,000. Now, look, it's interesting that Greg the Great got a little flack on that, and we're going to talk about others that pulled out of battles too. Excuse me, others that decided to get out of battles too. All right. So this is just a high rank card, major event, and Nightmare J. Pyro got one of the Performer of the Night awards for fan vote. Yes, he did. So for the narrative that says, well, people don't like Pyro, whatever, Pyro sure got that fan vote. Simple as that. Pyro got that fan vote. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's go down. All right, so that concludes Killer's Row. Yeah, that concludes Killer's Row. So your Performer of the Night for fan vote. Your Performer of the Night for fan vote is Nightmare J. Pyro. And your Performer of the Night for submission vote is Pablo Picasso, which reflects the battle of the night being Pablo Picasso versus Nightmare J. Pyro. Those two completely took over Killer's Row. And that will weigh heavily in Rock Rankings 2. Now we go to Smack Talk. For Performer of the Night fan vote, it is Jay Profit. Jay Prophet got it for performing tonight according to the fan vote, and not just on the Rock Files fan vote. You know, there was other. If not mistaken, someone sent some. We don't have the screenshots for it, but somebody sent some other data that was taken, and honestly, in a lot of circles, just off of talk alone, Jay Prophet was the talk, one of the talks, rightfully so, being in the main event of Smack Talk. So Jay Prophet is performer of the night for the fan vote. Congratulations. This is Jay Prophet's first. We're talking about somebody that evolved from, is he even going to battle? Jay Prophet was being dissed for not even taking battles. There'll be a lot of what they call pump faking, right? Well, he say he's going to battle, he ain't never going to battle, he canceled, he say this, he say that. 2024, he went, he was like, well, he's pump fake, he ain't going to battle. Now in 2025, he gets this award. Performer of the Night, fan vote. That's what it's all about. Salute to Jay Prophet. Hey, nobody else gonna take it seriously. Let the Jay Prophet, Social Assassin, Pablo Picasso, Pyro, John had a good performance. ENT's doing a thing. Hey, it's not about how many take it serious, about who takes it serious. Oh well, oh well. You know, if individuals don't want to participate in virtual battle rap, if they want to treat it as a secondary thing, that'll be their loss. Because they're the ones that are taking it seriously. To the victor goes the spoils. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. And for submission vote, Froku is having one of the best seasons in 2025. Here's someone that didn't battle officially till now. This is solidifying him being front runner for 2025 rookie virtual battle rap rookie. This is solidifying that. And here he is with a submission vote for performer of the night on Smack Talk. Look at, again, we're going to talk about these names, but these names are here. And by the way, we already did our diatribe and our whole rant about the battlers that got out the battles at the last minute because they decided to do no shows and all this stuff. They should not be booked again, not just by virtual battle, right? They shouldn't be booked again at all. You know? They shouldn't be booked again. If you're gonna show this low amount of professionalism, what's the point? Anyway, but yeah, Froku is your submission vote winner for Performer of the Night for Smack Talk, and Jay Prophet is your fan vote winner for Performer of the Night for Smack Talk. So Jay Prophet, congratulations. Froku, congratulations. Let's keep it moving. Body of the Night. This is how you get one of the Performer of the Night awards. Have a body of the night. We asked the question on this Rock Files show. And also in the Rock Files post. Did Froku get up, did Froku body Cali Preem? There was 23% at that moment that said no, but 77% said yes. When you have above 75%, that's a body of a body post. In other words, it's a very dominant way to say that Froku bodied Cali Preem. And all that, Cali Preem wasn't used to it. We don't care about excuses. Was the performance a body? It was. It was. And Rock Files channel does endorse that being a body. And honestly, there's different ways to look at battle rap anyway. Someone's going to look at, but how good was the round? Ready for this? Let's say the round was not that good to you or to whoever. That just means that someone got bodied with an underwhelming round. That can happen. Because if you do that much worse than an underwhelming round, you're just that much more underwhelming. Congratulations to Froku. It doesn't mean salute to Cali Preem. We want to see more, but but you got bodied that night. Froku bodied you in every which way possible. All right, so Froku, body of the night, submission vote. And Froku did get body of the night fan vote. Now let's go back. Froku has a body of the night. So Froku and Froku and Social Assassin have the bodies of the night in 2025. If not mistaken, Mr. ENT may have one also as the body of A fan. If not mistaken, we have to take another look at that. Yeah, he does. Okay. So ENT, Froku, and Social Assassin all have bodies on their record. Remember that when the Rock Rankings 2 come out. All right, congratulations to Froku. So Froku's doing the thing. Two Body of the Night awards and a Performer of the Night award on Smack Talk. Froku is looking real. Froku right now, it could be argued, is the front runner for 2025 Virtual Battle Rap Rookie. Battle of the Night. Pretty much a no-brainer here. Submission vote said Social Assassin versus J Prophet was the battle of the night. Simple and plain. Social Assassin versus J Prophet was the battle of the night. There's others that we're talking about Abysmal versus John John. That's cool. Just consider this: a main event battle with that much amount of traction. And Social Assassin did perform. J Prophet wins, according to a lot, even though there's a whole lot of situations to where on this channel the voting was tied. But nope, the battle of the night is Social Assassin with J Prophet. So even in losing the battle, Social Assassin does get battle of the night with J Prophet. And J Prophet in one battle card gets 2 awards. Let's see if he gets a third one. Oh, yes, he does. So Social Assassin gets 2 awards off of a battle of the night on Smack Talk, and J Prophet gets another award also. So he gets one of the Performer of the Night awards, and he gets 2 of the Battle of the Night awards. Salute to J Prophet. Congratulations. Now, how much will this affect who's going to be number 1, number 2 on the list? How much is it going to affect who's going to be the rookie or where they're going to rank? Stay tuned to find out. We're going to ask. We're going to ask. All right, and there you go. So that explains all this. Let's take a look at some data very quickly. And then after this, we're going to play some music. And then call it a night. Alrighty. All right. So, right here, as you see, Battle of the Night, 39 votes were in. All right. That's how overwhelming the fan vote was for Social Assassin versus J Prophet for Battle of the Night. 87% to 13%. We don't do rock personal data here. This is all consensus. We ask the questions, data comes in, we award based off the data. Simple as that. And off this data, Social Assassin versus J Prophet, 87% to 13% for Battle of the Night. And there's nothing wrong with saying, well, what about John John versus Bisbal? It did get some consideration for 13%. Fan vote wise, is 87%. Social Assassin for J Prophet. There's your fan vote for Battle of the Night. Performer of the Night. There you go. Fan vote. J Prophet, 44%, 37%. Froku with 14%. Simple as that. Here's Social Assassin. Now look, let's explain this. We did one set of 4 for Froku, Social Assassin, John John, and Abysmal. Then what we did, we also did another one, including J Prophet. So J Prophet got more votes. See this? J Prophet got more percentage of the votes than Social Assassin did. Now it gets interesting. Now we didn't really review the single performances. Reek Ruger, congratulations by Reek Ruger getting a fire vote and a 64 votes. That means a lot of individuals are interested in Reek Ruger. Reek Ruger had a fire performance that will count toward the Rock rankings. Major card. Now this is where it gets interesting, right? And this was social has a legitimate gripes. Like, wait a minute, how is it that the fans voted me to win, but they got J Prophet as a better performer? Here's how it can happen. Jason M is in the building. What up, Jason M? Salute, salute, salute. We got Judge Pick Palocaso in the building. Salute, salute. Much respect, much respect. So we're gonna go over this, and this is not gonna be speaking for Rock right now. What this can happen here when it comes to Performer of the Night, and it doesn't matter which term we come up with. It could be Battler of the Night, Performer of the Night. It could be Solo Rapper of the Night. It could be ISO Rapper. It wouldn't matter. What individuals will do when critiquing. Now, the Rock doesn't do this personally, but what individuals will do is they'll say, okay, between the two, 100%. Pablo's right there. So to Pablo. By the way, we should have subscribed to Unscripted Logic Fire episode they just dropped, and also Jason M. Salute. Philly salute. All right. As Pablo just mentioned, yeah, we seen that with me and Pyro too, a different winner, but a different performer of the night. And how that happens, Pablo, and it's for everybody. You could have it to where, okay, these two battled. I think so and so won, but I think the other person had a better performance. That sounds weird. There's individuals that judge bars and judge performances like a concert. They're rapping. What's the quality of their bars rapping to me? Not so much rapping to their opponent. Does it sound nice? What's the delivery? What's the bars? What's the room shaker? So a room shaker could be indirect, and if it's an impressive form of rapping in a battle style to that individual critiquing it, they could say, "Wow, that was a great performance," even though they lost the battle. That's what some will do. That is what some judges will do. Going to say it again. Not done over here with rock, but there are some that judge that way. That's how those percentages can get like that. So for battlers in the future, you can win a battle, but you could lose the performance to certain ones. And yes, if you have a big multitude of those that vote that way, they will give that performer of the night to one where they lost the battle. That's how it goes for them. Now, that's the reason why we have a layered voting system. This way, we can include both those that submit and those that vote. Now, when we see the importance of the submission vote is that we can have Pablo mentions whoever executes winning the battle better is the better performance. That's how it's judged over here. To be honest with you, Pablo, this is going to be Rock speaking for Rock for a minute. No way on any planet would Rock choose someone that lost the battle as a performer of the night. Not in any planet. That would the only way that could possibly happen is if it's a debatable fan type win thing, and then maybe both are so fired, but then it's like splitting hairs and one just outperformed the other. Whereas it could be argued. Stuff like that. That's about it. And that's a very crazy set of circumstances for that to work. Just being honest. Other than that, no loser, no loser could get performer tonight. Not by Rock. And that's just a style of judging that's done by Rock. Simple as that. But in this case, there'll be those that, like Maze has a style that's very appealing to a lot of individuals. With the aggression, the gun talk, street talk, rapid fire, those type of things. And so there'll be those that just like the sound of that. And this is not taking nothing from Jay Prophet. There's nothing taking nothing from Jay Prophet. But this is also just saying that there will be preferences and biases that come along. So that's how that happens. All right. Let's also go to some little bit more data, a little bit more data, a little bit more data, more data, more data, more data, more data, data. All right. Here we go. So that is the whoops. Glad we saw that. Let's get that down. There we go. Let's try to get it over here. That's perfect. All right. So as you see, 52% for Social Assassin, Jay Prophet, 48%. Close battle. And it's another thing about this battle. It was a styles clash too. There are going to be those that say, "Look, I prefer jokes over bars. I think Social Assassin got him out of here with those jokes." There'll be those that say that. Let's say, "Well, I prefer street talk and violent talk to jokes." There'll be those that say Jay Prophet got it. All right. Let's see. That was Reek right there. Okay. Abidal versus John John. John John wins. Abismal had a much better performance than he did against Pablo, but John John definitely did his thing. John John definitely did his thing. This will count for John John to possibly be ranked again. Smack Talk had a lot of names on it, and keep in mind this is even with those 6 losers that decided not to show up to battle. Yeah, we're gonna call it like that. And listen, for those we rock with that decide not to battle in that, we can have a discussion about it. But unless you got a crazy, you know, reason or so, the death of the family, something like that. And of course, we don't wish that. But what we're told that basically it was just like a hey, I'm not gonna battle peace. What was it? 1090 Yoda. 1090 Yoda basically saying, look, man, just tell him just tell him I pulled out. Wow. What that is, it's not just about just not battling. It's mostly about saying that's a middle finger. That is a middle finger to virtual battle rap. So if you gave a middle finger to virtual battle rap should give one back to you. Battle rap should give one back to you. You weren't mistreated, as far as we know. You weren't disrespected. You actually respected because you're probably gonna get paid for the battle. And a lot of you got out of the battle and didn't even promo the battle. Power mentions. Let's see, can we get this? Oh, I talked about that today. Dev got. Oh, really? I talked about that today. Dev got paid not to battle. Yeah, yeah. It's sabotage, and that means those battle rappers participated in sabotage. And look, battle rap leagues. If you would have on your card, outside, inside, virtual, whatever, if you would have on your card individuals that were sabotaged like that says a lot about your battle rap league. Pablo mentions that's a negative connotation on your brand. Now, yeah, they should not be booked again unless it was an emergency or something like that. Again, Rock has been out the loop. So if anybody want to say no, Rock, this the update and all this good stuff, blah blah blah. Hey, if it ain't respected, correct it. We're gonna say this. Unless it's a legit reason of an emergency or something like that, none of those battlers should be booked again at all in battle rap. Well, we know how battle rap works. Battle rap don't care. Pablo mentions, when I'm booking people for the ring, I'm definitely looking at stuff like that. Yes, that's what a responsible battle rapper should do. A responsible battle rapper, a responsible battle rap league should definitely look at that. Look at, okay, what's your track record of battling? What's your track record of your participation? Not just performance, of course, performance, but what is your track record overall, period? How do you do business? How do you do business? Bruce Leaf in the building. Bruce Leaf, what's up? Salute to Bruce Leaf. Be sure to subscribe to Bruce Leaf, man. And Bruce Leaf, real quick, that Malcolm Jamal Warner, right? YAS. YAS. And for those that don't know what YAS stands for, and this is going to be copyrighted by this show, it stands for Yet Another Sacrifice, man. Look, man, and honestly, this is getting numb when it comes to that. We'll talk about that on another live. But now, salute Bruce, salute Pablo. Let's continue with more data very, very quickly. All right. So there's Abysmal and John John. John John wins. Couldn't agree with that. Yo, 2 times. Okay, this is the obvious final data. They're saying that the round wasn't fired. A lot were using that. Hey, for Yo 2 times it wasn't fired, even though it was a good round. And that's going to happen to battle rappers. That's something y'all got to be aware of. If you got a certain level you maintain, that can work for you or work against you. That can work for you or work against you. How does it work for you? Because you're going to get booked. Oh man, this guy's awesome, man. This guy be killing with the bars. He delivery, man, he's great. But that also means it's going to be this nasty word, the nastiest word in performance: expectation. Expectation will rise up, and now you can perform your B level. Individuals expected an A, they're gonna give you a C. That's possibly what happened to this Yo 2 times. Gangsta. This is at the point of okay, so Gangsta has a nah for her round, 61% to 39% fire. This is starting to get like the people just don't like Gangsta's rapping. It's almost like the name Gangsta's like, well, nah, I didn't hear it, but it wasn't a fire round. That's kind of what we're getting to. Because Gangsta was saying some stuff. Now, was it a perfect round? No. Was it 3 perfect rounds? I think the mistake probably was she probably should have took a little break between those rounds, but she did. And salute to her. She went 3 rounds back to back to back like that, and she did with no opponent in front of her. So did others, right? Salute to that. Wouldn't say that Gangsta's round was not fire. Would actually say Well, actually, it was a pretty good round. Now, the question was fire. It's close to fire. It's close to fire, honestly. Play that Dangster round back and be honest with yourself without any bias toward Dangster. What was that round? Okay, Jason then mentions. Hold up, wait, we got Pablo. Pablo, I seen it. I seen after the viral battle, people had me to had me to that performance. If you're not better than you, oh yeah, they had me to that level of performance, right? If you're not better than that, you weren't fired, even if you were better than everyone else, right? And see, that's the thing. That is where pace is going to be important for how many battles a battler takes. Jason then mentions. Jason then mentions the round wasn't fire. You got to choose a different word to describe it. Jason M, would you say that was a good round from Jason? Let's try the word good. Would you say that was good? And see, and salute to Jason M, because Jason M, one thing about Jason M, and not and Jason, we're not just using Jason M personally. We're saying the archetype of Jason M. It's like, look, I'm gonna listen to your round and I'm gonna judge it to the standard, and no matter who you are, this is the standard I got. Okay, so Jason M has an okay. Okay. So he'll say okay round. All right. Jason M, one more question. Would you say that this round was one of Dangster's best rounds? Would you say that? And this is asking questions. So that's something else that will apply. It's a question. Well, Rob, you put the word fire in there, and you asked me if it's fire. I'm gonna say it wasn't fire. It could have been good, not fire. It could have been average, not fire. But hey, that's legitimate. That's legitimate. Okay. The, ah, well, Pablo, we try to stay away from over here. We try to stay away from the word dope because of allusions and stuff. Let's keep it a dollar. YouTube is tripping on this channel. Any word that we use that's close to anything that's probably controversial, we're gonna get letters. So dope has a drug connotation to it. To YouTube, not to rock, to YouTube. So we'll get some on that. So not dope, maybe good. But see now that means if we do that for that question, we'll have to do for the rest of them. Because that could hurt Reek Rubin. Because watch, if Reed Ruger's round was fire and the word says good, they'll say, well, no, it wasn't good, it was fire. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of goes back that way too. Pablo just mentioned what's that? Most rounds in virtual aren't fire. Ready for this, Pablo? Could it be argued most rounds in battle rap are not fire? It does. I completely agree with that. Good just sounds like minimizing. So now, and look, semantics does apply here. It does apply here. Because individuals, because we're communicating, right? We're communicating. We're asking questions, and how these wording goes down will determine how this wording goes down will determine the response that is given. And there's a lot as y'all can tell, it's a lot of layers to this, man. A lot of things to consider. Jason M. The first was the best thing, then it was repetitive. That's fair. Really like that first. Um, there's some moments in the second also liked. The third lost steam. Well, look, and yes, we're going to get to the Dangster and Truly thing. A couple things to mention. Mhm. All right, the Supernova. Now, wait a minute. Supernova's round was fire. Here we go. See, this is where we get to this layer with Supernova. And look, salute to Supernova. Supernova, he has a cheat code. It's kind of like New Jersey Twerk. No, Supernova is not rapping like New Jersey Twerk. But New Jersey Twerk has a cheat code to where it's not just that he raps, it's how he raps. Delivery, performance around it, right? Supernova could perform so well that a lot of those OBCs he was rapping will be overlooked because of his performance. He could battle so well. So what'll happen is with this question, was this round fire? They'll say the performance of this round was fire. You said this round fire. We're gonna say yeah. Right, right. Salute to Pablo. Yo-Yo wasn't fire, but Supernova was. See, and here we go. Yo-Yo's held to a certain standard that's not Supernova standard. And here's another thing to think about. That's why this judging is so fickle. And also, that's why trying to get some sort of objectivity is almost like a mission impossible. But at least we get closer than what it was. Because Supernova, by the bar, was not fire, according to Rock. However, Supernova, according to performance, is usually fire. But watch, was Supernova's performance more fire than his subpar bars? It wasn't in the view of Rock. Jason M. That's not mad at that. Nobody was fired but Reek. Okay. I would kind of say that maybe the round from Yo 2 Times should be listened to. Not that it was fire, but it was closer to fire than the way it's getting narrated. We'll say that. All right. What else we got? Oh, here you go. And here's the explanation about the body, real quick. So here's Froco over Cali Preem. Obviously, Froco. Who's the 20% that chose Cali Preem? Whatever, that's their prerogative. Anyway, Froco gets an 80% to 20% over Cali Preem. Honestly, that could have been higher. To be honest with you. Now, as we go here to the body question, I believe it's up here. And if it isn't, we'll get. If it isn't, by the way, apologies for these questions here about the main event and not including Smack Talk. We did include Smack Talk right there. Apologize for that. You know. All right. So because that did come up. Okay, cool. So it's down here. I think we asked the body question somewhere here. If we didn't, we didn't. If we did, we did. Maybe we did. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. So we got the Killers Row, Performer of the Night. So here's the fan vote. Nightmare J Power 46%, Pablo 30%. And this is for Killers Row. This is not for Smack Talk, so we're clear. All right. Killers Row. This was just the ring, Killers Row, Performer of the Night. Their fan vote wise, Nightmare J Power. Submission wise was Pablo, if I'm not mistaken. Pablo mentions, I feel like if Yo-Yo and Reek switch material, people would still say Yo-Yo was a fire and Reek was, so it's not about the bars, I guess. It's gonna be about the talent. And when we mean by talent, we're talking about the name of the talent. There's a shaping of the name. Case in point. Could you imagine QP rapping the same type of material that Supernova rap? You know what happened to QP? He'll probably get booed and beat up. Why? Because QP has a pen expectation. But Supernova can rap what he rap with a low pen expectation and be good. And plus, a lot of people are remembering Supernova from his battle against Rap Rep, even though that was 2024. Who you are, and this goes with music, this goes with any product that's produced. Who you are, unfortunately, to a lot of crowd, will matter the level of response your product gets. It'll be up to the producer of the product not to care. So let's talk simple for a minute. More talent got to care a whole lot less about less people. Simple as that. There's gonna be look, ready for this? Here's a life lesson for you when it comes to product. All right. There's all this stuff. Do not be seduced by response and people. Don't fall into politics. Well, this many amount of people say this, so that's what it is for you. That's cap. Some of that could be accurate in certain situations, but overall, that's cap. Do not let that permeate your mind. Take your product to another audience then. Simple and plain. Take your product to another audience. Don't keep going to an audience that has a bias against you. Now, for virtual battle rap, that could be just another virtual battle rap league, or you can host your own battles. King Cole got the throwaway battle league, all that good stuff. You know, he has his own style of that. You know, VBL Cartel got their own battle league. Salute the VBL Cartel. They have what they got going on. So that means battle rappers, if you want to, if you ever feel like you're getting knocked around on a bias level, host your own battles. Host your own battles. Look, that's the story about Message Music Sessions. We took a look at the grand scheme of radio. Radio was trash. Mainstream radio was garbage. So we're saying, look, we're going to do our own radio show. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. But does it present way more quality of talent? Yes. Does it present way more diverse styles of music? Yes. That's a part of the solution. And we're not concerned about response at all. Don't get it twisted. We appreciate positive response. We constructive criticism, no doubt. But we don't get involved in, oh wow, the mainstream don't like it. Newsflash, this is not a mainstream radio station. So as Pablo mentioned, facts, that's all that matters to most of this community. Pablo, that's all that matters to the mainstream, sir. All the mainstream care about is repetition. They care about reputation and repetition, man. Oh, well, this person did this. This is what I think of them. So whatever product, how often have you heard, I don't want to buy R. Kelly music because of what he was accused of? Like the music sounds different now. Should a musical, and this ain't even about R. Kelly. Should we honestly care what people that think like that, what they view a product to be when it comes to music? We should not. Go to another audience that'll just take the music to be music. Is that a smaller audience? Yes. Will it be more difficult to do traditional business with that? Yes. Is it worth it? Yes. Know your product, know your audience, form your niche. Because mainstream, and yes, absolutely, just to be very clear, we're against the mainstream over here. We don't like mainstream. And to be clear, we don't like mainstream business and don't like mainstream music business. Mainstream music business. Do not. Pablo mentions is who says not is not what is said. 100%. Yeah. If people like you, you could drop the worst trash in the world. That was fire, man. If people don't like you, you could drop the best of anything in the world. Man, that was trash. Welcome to entertainment. Let's go ahead and get back to the data very quickly. I think we just got one more piece, if not mistaken. No, we got a couple more. Okay, cool. Right. Oh, whoa. Okay. Wait a minute. Let's not overlook this. Pablo mentioned, speaking of doing your own events, Equal Rights. That's right. The ring is sponsored Equal Nights, August 15th. Ooh, next weekend. August 15th. We got Pablo versus Caution, Pyro versus C3. Might be happening on Lush One channel. Is that an exclusive? Yeah, that's an exclusive. So once again, this is straight from Pablo Picasso of the Ring, Unscripted Logic. Salute. Equal Rights, August 15th. Pablo vs. Caution, Pyro vs. C3 might be happening on Lush One channel. Salute to Lush, man. That's an exclusive. And I much appreciation to Pablo for allowing Rock to read that exclusive. By the way, here's another exclusive. We're working on getting this panel popping over here with this new technology. I think we're pretty close. It'll involve maybe we try it now. Let's try it now. Nah, it's a little too late to try it now. But look, next live, we're gonna try it now. And yes, the lives have been few. All right. Look, for those that's ever been on tour, for those that's ever been doing things week to week to week and day to day, you know what it is, man. You know what it is. Salute to battle rap, but we got the heavy professional. Y'all saw the pictures. Y'all know what's up. You know. And for those that just think, and this is on behalf of Boston Entertainment Group Detroit, for those that believe that, well, I mean, so basically y'all just do reggae. False. We do reggae, hip hop, rap, country western is done over here. Yes, it is. What else? Neo soul, Afrobeat, dancehall, EDM. We cover it now. We don't cover it all because we don't do heavy metal. We don't do heavy metal over here. But we cover a lot. We're way more than reggae and we're way more than Caribbean. Although the Caribbean and reggae, it probably stands out more because it's more unusual than other stuff we got. So that's just a little PSA right there. All right, let's flip back to this. Cool. All right. So here, yeah, the fan vote for Performer of the Night for Killers Row is Pyro. If not, the submission vote for Performer of the Night was Pablo. Battle of the Night, yeah, not too much to discuss here. Pablo versus Pyro was the battle of the night on this card. Want to say salute to Robs. Robs, you really stepped up against Yo 2 times. Let that be the Robs that we see every battle, man. I know it can be kind of difficult because you got to get that energy and you got to be motivated and the things got to feel that way. But look, Robs, that battle Yo 2 times will get a lot of people out of here in battle rap, period. So, and of course, Paulo Picasso or Nightmare J. Power. So here we go again. Paulo Picasso, fan vote, defeats Nightmare J. Pyro. Performer of the night, though, fan vote, Nightmare J. Pyro. Here we go again. Pablo mentions that's a fact. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, that Rob's there, man. That Rob's there is dangerous. And of course, we have the title match. Yo 2 times is the king of the ring by defeating Rob's 76 to 24%. But there's nothing for Rob's to hang his head, to be ashamed of at all. Mr. ENT is undefeated. Mr. ENT is undefeated. He beats a very game Captain Teno. The difference in that battle is very simple. The difference in that battle was who battled better. Simple as that. Yeah. Bar this, bar that. Guys. In 2025, bars are not enough, man. Bars are not enough. Delivery, aggression, room shakers, room breakers, all that. Yes, room shakers and room breakers are bars, right? But we don't know they are if they're not delivered and presented. Presentation, performance. Battle rap is more than bars. And listen, for those that's like, that's cool, but I prefer those who got the bars. It's okay, then you can pick your winner. You can pick your winner. Okay. And that is the data that puts us all the way up to date. Yes, it is. All right. So real quick, preview of Danksta. Let's see if we can find anything on that. I don't know if we can even find a picture of it. It's not available yet. So just to catch up, again, Rock's been out the loop, right? All right, cool. Just to catch up a little bit. All right, so Pablo mentions very quickly, ENT has some dope bars. I watched that like 5 times. Capability, Mac knocked the soul from this plane. He was snapping. Yeah. ENT really leveled up in that. ENT actually ready for this between 2024 to 2025. ENT is one of your most improved battle rappers. Not just virtual battle rappers, one of your most improved battle rappers. If you play the clip from 2024, so now, ENT really has improved. ENT will be battling King Cole. Just to preview that very quickly. King Cole versus ENT. Pick it up 4, right? It is ENT, man. You got to promote with King Cole, man. ENT, you got a lot of promotion ability about you. Use it for this battle, bro. That might even get you more money. And then if you do get past King Cole and get that money, that's more money for you, man. Come on, ENT. Got to promote with King Cole. Yeah, it's fine to be about the write your rhymes, whatever. A main reason why virtual battle rap has fallen off a lot. These individuals don't promote. Can we be honest? The heaviest talkers in virtual battle rap are the bloggers, man. The bloggers in the chat and the panelists. We're the heaviest talkers in virtual battle rap. You don't have to like us, but the virtual battle rappers don't talk as heavy as we do. They don't. And to be clear, definitely not about virtual battle rap. They don't. They don't. Not as a group. Some do, some don't. And notice, even of the virtual battle rappers that do talk heavy, a lot of them are bloggers too. Rapper is a blogger, talks heavy. Pablo's a blogger, talks heavy. Greg the Great's a blogger, talks heavy. Saying. How dare it be the media? HB2 win talks heavy, and he might battle one day. B-Facts might battle, talks heavy. All these bloggers, a Def HNIC doesn't battle, but he talks heavy about virtual battle rap. How are the heaviest talkers the bloggers? And honestly, it could be argued it's the same in battle rap, period. Piper Boy talks way more heavy than Loaded Lux about battle rap. And Piper Boy is kind of in the middle ground of being the heaviest talker. He ain't young. The Angry Fan can talk. The point being is, you battle rappers care less about battle rapping than the bloggers do. You do. And it's evident. The rest of these individuals can play stands with you. Y'all don't really care about battle rap. Not till this performance, and not till it involves some scandal. Y'all like to complain about salute to DNA 2. Salute to DNA 2. You want to complain about, oh, DNA 2 was only about the messy and the drama. Really? Probably because that's the only moment you care. You pay more attention to DNA 2 having scandals and getting dirt on y'all than your own battles. You post more about that. That's just one example. It's just disgusting, man. Bloggers care more about battle rappers than the battle rappers. Bloggers talk heavy about battle rappers. Bloggers talk heavy about battle rappers than the battle rappers. Could you imagine what football would be like if the football players had less of an effort on the football field than the announcers did announcing? Could you imagine what basketball would be like if the players on the court had less heart on the court than the announcers and the broadcasters and the commentators did? Imagine what those sports would look like. Newsflash, that's what battle rap looks like now. And it's been like this for over a decade, honestly. Don't get it twisted. There have been moments where like, oh, wait a minute, this was cool. But for everyone, this is cool. You got 25 trash. You got 25 trash. That's y'all fault, man. That's y'all fault. In virtual battle rap, Nightmare J. Pyro, salute to him, is getting baptized. He's doing his thing. He's doing his music on tour. He's doing his thing. And he is a top 5 battle rapper, virtual battle rapper. And again, there's not a shot at him. He deserves to be. The point is, should it be this easy for him to do it? Because the rest of you as a whole don't care. How do we know you don't care? Because 6 of y'all had a battle booked on a major card with VBL and decided at the last minute, nah, I'm good. That's what y'all did. This is y'all did that. Don't look at no Rock. Don't look at no HB2 win that's putting you down. Don't look at no Adept. Don't look at whoever else is talking like this. Nah, they don't care. No, Jason M. Jason M mentions they care, they're just not good. They don't care, Jason M. They don't care, Jason M. You know why? If they cared, they would promote and show up. They don't promote, they don't show up, they don't care. No, Jason M. No. When you care about something, you execute professionally about it. And your word is your bond. Okay, now we're talking. Jason M mentions battlers don't respect the platform. And you know what? That means battlers don't respect themselves. These are battlers, Jason M, that agreed to battle on the platform they so-called don't respect. If they didn't respect the platform, Jason M, then don't accept a battle there. Wait, what are you, a battle tease? You a battle tease or something? For what? You're with, and honestly, that also means the battlers don't care about themselves, they don't care about the platform, and they don't care about the chat, they don't care about the audience. When you have that, that means battlers don't care about battle rap. Please don't get it twisted. It's not like battlers are the only ones that don't care about battle rap either. Absolutely correct. Jason M. They're stealing money. Yes. By you stealing money shows that you don't care. I'm going to say this again. The heaviest talkers in battle rap, not just virtual battle rap, Not just outside mainstream battle rap and whole are the bloggers care the most. And that's way out of order. There was a moment where the battlers cared the most. Salute to Pat Stay. Pat Stay, especially during the early point, not saying Pat Stay fell off, okay? But you can really see the hunger in Pat Stay earlier. We can say it through most of his career, through his prime, through his prime back to the beginning. Yes. Listen, you want to know how little battle rap matters to battle rap? Charlie Clips, pains to say it, but Charlie Clips shows up for a bathroom break. Percy don't promo and just walks away. And he's still being lauded as if he's doing something. Now that hasn't happened in the last, if I'm not mistaken, 2 battles. Salute to that. But we gotta be honest, man. If we're looking at this objectively, battlers don't care. And now we can get to a lot of the battle rap leagues don't care. Because they still booking these battlers that don't care. If you're a battle rap league and you care about battle rap, you don't book battlers that don't care. And we're not talking about this last card. This was crazy. This last card, these battlers, as far as we know, the battle rap league didn't book these battlers knowing that they weren't going to show. So that's not on the battle league. That is on the battle rappers. But what's funny, this type of speech is going to be said over and over again, talking to the brick wall. Because guess what's going to happen? Jay Prophet in the building. Salute, much respect. Be sure to subscribe to Prophet's Corner, man. Also be sure to subscribe to Jason M. Jason M got some good workout stuff on it. We definitely support, not support, we definitely promote the workout community, man, no doubt. You know, hey, rock into the internet. Call it what you want. Anyway, but yeah, when you have a situation where a card is booked, and you honestly, can we be straight? When it came to Smack Talk, we kind of knew who wasn't going to show up. Because the ones that's going to show up are promoted. Right? You know, hey, Jay Prophet and Social Assassin, we knew they were going to show up. They were promoting and going crazy. They moved like a main event. Salute to both of them brothers. Salute to that. They took it seriously. See, you know the guy? You know the fraud? Come on, man. What battle has he promoted? Why is he being booked? Then we'll talk heavy. And we're not talking about talent and bars. We're talking about professionalism for a minute. If you got these individuals that don't care, don't book them. We ain't talking about Cali Preem. That was his first battle. He probably didn't. Maybe he didn't know any better. But even these battles that sit in their cars or sit on the bed and rap, knowing dang on well that if this was another type of battle league, another type of battle situation, they wouldn't even have that energy. They would not do that. It's enough. And it will be talked about over and over. And ready for this? This is just being done just to be a PSA for a minute. Clip it up. Who cares? Because this is how this whole media cycle thing works. Someone speaks, someone speaks, it gets agreed, it gets disagreement. Those that agree heavy, they go ahead and talk to get a ticker tape parade for it. Those that disagree, it's gonna get it's gonna get dragged for a minute up until something else comes up, then it's gonna be swept under the rug, we move on, right? That's entertainment in general. Mainstream entertainment in general is the type of things where you can do whatever you want, and all you gotta do is weather the storm and stick around. You're not going anywhere. Ready for this? P. Diddy could drop a song tomorrow. It's going to be the #1 song in the world. That tells you everything you should know. Because the individual's going to go stream it or they're going to go buy it. That is entertainment in a nutshell. So now, with that being said, when we have these products and these programs and all this stuff going on, don't even look too much for morality in entertainment. It's not built for that. Don't look for, well, I want this in the pure form. What pure form, man? Pure form of what? Pure forms don't even sell anymore to mainstream. They do sell to independent. They do sell to niche audiences. They don't sell to mainstream. So if you're watching mainstream entertainment, why are you looking for pure form? And this is beyond battle rap for a minute. This is including all mainstream brands from movies to sports to music, etc. Politics, politics and entertainment, by the way, in case you didn't know. Politics, all that. None of this stuff is quote unquote real. None of it. It's all fake. It won't be in its pure form. Why? If it was in its pure form, it would be disgusted and disgusting, and individuals would not find it attractive anymore if it was in its pure form. That's the same with battle rap. You want look for those that's like, man, battle rap in 2015 or 2005. Oh boy, those days are dead. Ain't coming back. So now the question going to be is how much of this new trash battle rap are you going to roll with? And if you don't want to roll with it at all, that's fine. Don't. And look, talk your trash about it, just like we're doing right now. Freedom of speech, right? Also freedom of response, right? Cool. But don't even have an expectation of, oh man, this is gonna be that. Okay, Jason M. Jason M asked the question of 2025, ladies and gentlemen. How do we get virtual back on track? Because it's just as bad as outside battle rap. Okay, here's the solution. And it's a suggestion only. Excellent question. Salute to Jason M. Excellent question. Virtual is going to have to get back on track independent of its history. We're gonna answer directly without using the on track. Bear with it. Virtual is going to have to get back on track despite its history and stop looking at outside battle. That means it's going to have to be almost starting from ground zero with a different format. Still the same graphics. Lose Yo 2 times is killing it. Snack King Cole killing it. That's the first level. Second level, really have battles based differently. Third, have more concentrated rosters. Don't look for no more looks outside of virtual battle rap. I'm so sorry to say it ain't it, dog. No more fandom. No more fandom. If you catch wind of someone not respecting your brand of virtual battle rap, don't do business with them. Be more independent. Take the narrow road, no pause there. Take the narrow path and say, we ain't trying to be mainstream. Don't fantasize about mainstream or virtual battle rap. Those are some suggestions. That's how we get it back on track. Also, use different measurements of awards and successes. Stop using, oh man, and this is a message to entertainment in general, but for virtual battle rap, please stop using YouTube views and YouTube subscribers as a measure of success. All the YouTube numbers are fake. Social media numbers are fake, man. We just got a screenshot for our Boss Entertainment Group on Facebook, for example, right? They said, hey, now that you're interacting more, we're going to introduce you to more sectors and put this in more of our algorithm. That means they manage your algorithm, which means that their algorithm is not objective. That's fake. It's fake. Enough. Use a different way to measure your success instead of somebody else's measurement. Paulo Picasso, facts. Someone just bought, huh? Oh, there we go, facts. Someone just bought likes on Me versus Pyro. It has 200 likes and 100 views. Guys, here's a lesson about technology, okay? Technology is what members of mankind created, right? That is technology. Anything man creates, man also manipulates. The issue you got to ask yourself is who are the men manipulating your technology? Bottom line. This is not anything to believe in, man. Use a different measure of success. Don't use their measure. Don't let YouTube, who's a stranger to your movement, tell you your success. Well, we say you have this many views. We say you have this many subscribers. Oh, you all know what? Please hit the like button in the bell notification, and that'll put us in the algorithm. Really? Really? You sure? Oh, because they said so? All right, then. They're not your friends, dog. They capitalize. They pick and choose like anything else. So don't give your authority, don't give your energy to something that pick and choose that you don't have a, that you barely have a say so on. Use another measurement of success. Come up with it. Just like they did. Take complete control of virtual battle rap. We kind of did it here, right? We got our own awards, we got our own rankings. You're more than welcome to come up with your own awards, your own rankings. Salute to, well, we can't, divulge it, but we know others will have their own awards and own rankings. Do it, please. That takes control of virtual battle rap. Become the authority. Paul Picasso. I don't know who has that $2 to do that money to do that to other people, but right. And by us not knowing, should we really live and die? And listen, that includes the rock rankings. Rock rankings come up with what it come up with. This will put that together. If you're on those lists, not on those lists, don't let it go too far. You disagree? Come up with your own authority. Use your own measurement. That's all. That's what we did. And guess what? Nothing will stop us from doing rock rankings. We're gonna do rock rankings. Look, if you notice, all the stuff we do here, we do it not because of people. We do it despite people. We include people, but we do it despite the masses. And this will continue. Why? Because we say so. And ain't no one can do nothing about it. Take that attitude. Take authority over virtual battle rap. If you're a league, here's another suggestion, Jason. If you're a virtual battle rap league owner, promote, have your measurement of success, and go that direction. Yes, of course. Don't just be an island unto yourself. Do not do that. Not at all. Take criticism. Take constructive criticism. Have your team. But also know who to ignore. Know what to ignore. As is that the direction that's for you? And if it's not, ignore it. As if that's the feedback for you. Ready for this? Here's a hypothetical example. If you're opening up a pizza shop, do you care what the clothing shop has to say about your pizza shop? Probably not, because they're a clothing shop and you're a pizza shop. See how that works? Come up with your own measurement of success. Get away from Grammys. Hey, by the way, just as a side note, we just talking, right? How about those BET Awards? I wonder who's going to win that. How about those, what's that? The BET Rap Awards or whatever. They canceled them awards, right? Mm. And honestly, here's a secret for you. They probably just said they're going to cancel them to get more publicity, then they're going to bring them back. Welcome to Promo 101. It's called a publicity stunt. Jason and Rock, that's a fast salute to Jason M. Pablo Picasso. I was literally just saying this earlier. You got to separate and achieve, man. Here's another one. We're just talking right now. Uh-huh. Pablo. Pablo. Man, we got to get it to where we can highlight comments, man. We got to work on that. Again, we're dealing with new technology, so please bear with us. But Pablo hit it. Most artists seek validation, though. And you know what that meant? You know what those artists become, Pablo? You know what those artists become? Slaves. Slaves and workers. The most disrespected class in society. Excuse me. One of the most disrespected class in society is the musician, talented, so-called artist. Why? Because they seek validation from their oppressor. And it's disgusting. Over here, we don't have that problem. We don't care what you listen. We played a whole lot of stuff on Message Music Session. A lot of people don't like it. And guess what? No doubt that will be considered. But will it be an authority? No. Again, it will be considered, but will it be an authority? Artists, talent, musicians, battle rappers, models, singers, dancers that seek validation from others and don't know their own value, they deserve to fail. Because the only thing others have for you that you're seeking validation from, they have a crab barrel for you. That's what they got. They're not there to help you. Look, man, y'all want a life lesson? Welcome to the United States of America. Welcome to the planet Earth. Welcome to the planet Earth, though. Hold on. On this planet Earth and in the United States of America, this is not a place that's here to help you. This is a place that's here to capitalize off you after you built something. And let's repeat that again. This is a place that's here to capitalize off of you after you built something. And if you don't build nothing, you know what they do with you? They say you're trash. Get out, bum. But if you build something and you're the one, according to their you, quote unquote, are the one that put the juice with it, then they have a deal for you. So that tells you exactly where this masses of Earth and of United States of America should rank in your movement. You got to go to where you're accepted and do the business. Come up with a different level of criteria, different standard of criteria than what the mainstream is giving you. Pablo mentions, I can't lie, I have before. It's because you put a lot of yourself into the art. You got to be able to separate yourself from the art once you've made it. Yes. Also, it's about Pablo. It's also about understanding crowds and understanding audiences. Look, there's a thing called test marketing. Oh yeah, we dropping jewels tonight. There's a thing called test marketing. Test market is like before you want to infiltrate a market. You study the market and you just observe. Let's say let's go back to the pizza shop thing, right? Pizza shop. Well, let's say you want to open a pizza shop downtown, something very, very simple, right? Well, you better go ahead and say, okay, who's asking for pizza down here? What have other pizza shops done down here? Well, are most people even interested in the pizza shop downtown? Right? Then decide if you're going to open up a pizza shop down there. You may do this test market and say, you know what? These people ain't even rocking with no pizza. Oh, but hold on. That suburb over there is. Instead, let's change our plans. Let's now test market and observe before we actually put in a heavy investment and observe the suburban market. Oh, wow. Pizza's really in demand there. You open it up and look at your success. Pablo mentions, yeah, once you put something to the ethos, you don't have any control on responses. Bingo. But you do have control on processes. Response. Let's discuss response, my brother. Oh. In order to be successful, ladies and gentlemen, in business, you have to be a master of adjudicating response. Here's one for you, and this goes to psychology, that satanic trash called psychology. Yes, we said satanic trash, whatever, look it up. Anyway, if something is played, we're going to use, better yet, battle, right? If you battle against an opponent, and let's say the response seems canned, or as they call it gas, right? And it's for your opponent, that should tell you what the criteria for you winning this battle will be. That means now, since you know it's staged and it's set up against you, that frees you from being concerned about stuff that won't matter to your performance. There's going to be battles. There's going to be certain moments that you go to certain crowds. It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter what you say. They've already chosen who they want to root for, and it's over. At that moment, you put on your best battle so you can have something for your success. Again, come up with different criteria of your success than what's been provided for you. Look, like whoever battles Sue Surf, wish you well, because Sue Surf has a large fan base, and no matter what trash he says, because he said a lot of trash throughout his whole career, it's been garbage. But guess what? his fan base, his market, he could do no wrong, right? Then don't try to beat Sue Surf and go off of their crowd. You win against Sue Surf based off your criteria, and then let it fly. Because to those people, no matter what you do, you ain't gonna win anyway. Welcome to Entertainment and Battle Rap 101. When people don't like you personally and they use that as criteria, those are not the people to even be concerned about or think about, yo. If people are judging you personally, those are not the people. Unless you're doing something personal, that's different. But if you're doing something professionally and they're judging you personally, you're in the wrong place anyway. Get out. Pablo mentions facts. You can analyze what you can do better next time, but also know what you did right. Bingo. Yes. Welcome to a winner's mentality. I don't know how many battles we told since 2024 in private conversations. We're not dropping names on that. So look, you gotta put on your best performance and be sure, yes, of course, attack your opponent. But also, if you leave that battle knowing you did your best, all that matters. As they say, battle rap is an opinionated sport. So if it's opinionated, whose opinion should you really care about? Now to talk spiritually for a minute, over here we only worship the Almighty Yahuwah. Honestly, we're not that concerned about the masses at all. Don't care about the masses. Don't care about the wide path. Don't care about this world. That's not just for rock. That's for Boston Entertainment Group Detroit, our whole company. That's more than just rock. We don't care about that. We're freed from that. We're going to produce what we produce. Here it is. Don't like it, cool. We're going to take it to where it's accepted. We don't care about, don't fall for that narrative. No, it's a numbers game. So the more that like it, the better. That's false and that's cap. You know why that's false and cap? Because a lot of these individuals that would show up to take a look at your product, they're not just there to see if it's going to be good or bad. They're also there to try to take an idea and then tell you it's trash and then take it from you and then reproduce it and say it's fire. Do not put your psychology, your energy, do not put your emotions, do not put your concern with the masses of this world. And if you're a battle rapper, battle. That's all you can control. Let the response be what the response is. That includes judges too. Well, it's judge, you can't say nothing when it's judge. Yes, you can, because those are human beings judging. They got their biases too. Well, maybe someone's just coming with a battle rap machine. A man created that machine too. That has a bias. Yes, machines have a bias. Or would you like some evidence on that? Okay, cool. Again, we went on Facebook, and because we had a high interaction based off a lot of our events, they literally, we got the screenshot. This screenshot literally said, well, because of this interaction, we're now gonna push this to more groups and Facebook groups to be seen. If you want, y'all want to have some fun? Go ahead and post something. It don't matter where you are. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever these trash social media platforms are, right? Go ahead and post something. Then take a look at this thing called post reach. You ever ask yourself, what determines a post reach? What determined that? Who determined that? Yeah. Well, it's the algorithm in the machine. No, it's not. It's the people that establish the format. They push it through an algorithm they created. Who is to ever think that something that man creates does not have an automatic bias? That is stupid. Please use some critical thinking. This live right now, it will be over in about 5 minutes, right? It'll post. YouTube will control who sees this live based off of whatever criteria YouTube has. They can say it's engagement. They can say channel history, whatever. That's still them controlling this channel. And keep in mind, our goal here is not to have 1 million subscribers and 5 billion views. Don't care. Because the money, here's another thing about YouTube. Hold on a minute. Y'all better take a look at these numbers. Oh, yeah, we do data here, right? Well, here's some data for you. You have 1 million view video, right? How much money you get? Are you getting 1 million? It's your video, right? It's your content, right? How much money you getting off this 1 million view video? How much money you get? You getting $1 million? No. How much money you getting? And you ready for this? Who's paying you the money? Now, how can they afford to pay you that? And how much money did they get off of your content? How much money did YouTube and other platforms get off of your content? Have you ever heard of slavery, sharecropping? This is cyber sharecropping right here. You do the work, you produce the content, they sit back, capitalize, and then they take what they can off of your back. Wonder how that worked. And this is the thing people fighting for. This is the validation they're seeking, right? Yeah, right. Where the money at? Well, no, Rock, you can't say that. A million view video, man, I get you about $50,000, $100,000. Did you hear what you just said? 1 million views gets you $100,000, 50,000, whatever. Goes to 200,000. Is it $1 million? You're not even getting $1 off of your view. And then wait, they also get to tell you at what point you get paid. What about all of these views of all these videos where there's small stuff? So how about this? And keep on, that's the wait, hold on. That's also according to the numbers they give you. You don't even know who's watching your video. You don't even know if those numbers are correct. Because arbitrarily going around and saying, well, they said this, so you sound like a slave, man. Straight up, you sound like a slave. We won't say the other words you sound like. We ain't gonna do that. You can figure it out. It rhymes with slitch. It rhymes with, no disrespect, it rhymes with glitch. We're just rhyming. No, salute to glitch. Think, man. Use your own independent mind and ask yourself, where does your energy belong, battle rapper? This is all for you, battle rap. Only sweat what you can control. And what you can control is your bars, your performance, your acceptance of the battles you take, and the product you produce. The rest you cannot. Okay? With that, appreciate everybody for chiming in. Salute to Paulo Picasso. Be sure to subscribe to Unscripted Logic. Salute to Jason M. Be sure to subscribe to Jason M. Bruce Leaf. Be sure to subscribe to Bruce Leaf, L-E-E-F, not L-E-A-F, L-E-E-F. Be sure to subscribe to everyone. Salute to those in the shadows watching. You know? Take some of this, use it, don't use it. Over here on the channel, it will not change. Yes, we will talk more often. Why you keep saying we when it's only you? Because the we is Rock and the Almighty. There's your answer. That's the we. Let's repeat it. The we, in this case, is Rock and the Almighty Yahweh. And for any believer, you're not alone. It's the combination of you and whom you worship. You may call Yahweh Yah, that's cool. You know, Yahweh, you know, Yahwan, salute. The Most High, salute. But whenever we say we, in this regard, it is a combination of Rock and the Almighty Yahuwah. All praise to the Almighty Yahuwah. Everybody have an excellent night. And as usual, before we get up out of here, be sure to rock on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. To rock on and rock out!
Ladies and gentlemen, we bring the vibes, presenting the 10th annual Battle Creek Caribbean Festival. This incredible festival is one of the longest running Caribbean festivals in Michigan. The 10th annual Battle Creek Caribbean Festival happens live August 16, 2025 at Base Bar and Grill, 3905 West Dickman Road, Battle Creek, Michigan. Doors open promptly at 6 p.m. At this festival, we only present the absolute best legendary live music featuring Detroit's best award-winning Caribbean reggae band, Roots Vibrations, and Chicago's best award-winning reggae band, The Hurricane, hosted by the best DJ and MC, Asandia from Senegal, West Africa. We also feature tickets for this incredible event that are available at eventbrite.com or directly at Base Bar and Grill. We also have the best food vendors, including authentic Caribbean crafts and art from the Caribbean and Africa. Even in case of inclement weather, we will bring the vibes inside. We bring the vibes, now you bring the eyes. We will see you there for this incredible 10th annual Battle Creek Caribbean Festival. Enjoy the vibes!
We groove, boss groove. We move that boss move, right? No question. Message music sessions. Any music that got a groove. Any decade with that message attitude. We vibe, no question. Message music sessions. Message music sessions. Welcome to Message Music Sessions. We play what they don't play, and we don't play. We say way what they won't say, and we don't play. Lock in with Message Music Sessions. Message Music Sessions. Music Sessions.
Rock, where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock? Where you at, Rock?
10 rock and roll.